What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD. Thank you for viewing Coast to Coast Gamers. Sorry if I sound like weird. It's because I'm sick as all get out. But anyways, I said I was going to do the Super Bowl today, and that's what I'm going to do. I would play the Monday Night Football music like I did on the conference championship, but guess what happened? YouTube hit me up with some copyright crap. So that's why I'm not playing it. So, about to play the Super Bowl, the Redskins versus the Chargers. The last time the Redskins went to the Super Bowl was on Super Bowl 26 in 1992, when they beat the Buffalo Bills. When the Redskins was 37 and the Bills was 24. And the last time the Chargers was in the Super Bowl was in Super Bowl 29 back in 1995. And they played in Miami Stadium, the Joe Robbie Stadium, which I think is now called the Hard Rock Stadium, where the Chargers played the 49ers and got rocked, basically. Where the 49ers beat them 49-26. So, with that, you guys, please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're new or old to the channel, please hit that like button. Please leave a comment. Please share. Please hit that notification bell, blah, blah, and blah. Boy, I hate being sick. But you guys enjoy this Super Bowl, the Redskins versus the LA Chargers. Let's do this, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Chargers. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
Ready, 380.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Peterson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now Rivers over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and now it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And he's going to get them about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Jonathan Bostic able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Badgley's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Keenum. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, that's Quinn. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Rivers. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain the clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's again to Peterson. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run again with Peterson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Steps away to his left. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw is Keenum, sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Check 52, 57 down.
Keenum now on 3rd and goal. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ely, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go.
On third down, Rivers. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Here's Jeff Locke now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go, false one. No, Roger.
Back to throw, Keenum escaping the pressure right. A deep ball for Dotson. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Keenum. Jordan Reed has it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Keenum to throw. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards close. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Case Keenum scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. This is Gordon as they go to him again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed.
Well, I don't know what in the world just happened. All I know is that we lost unnecessarily. Case Keenum, I hope he don't play like this in real life. But as you saw, when the dude was under pressure, he was just throwing the ball away from the receivers. Receivers wide open. He throws the ball away from him. Or he just throws the ball up in the air and just says and prays and hopes that the ball goes to the receiver. But he got 2 interceptions out of it with one pick six. The defense couldn't stop Melvin Gordon. The secondary wasn't checking their man. Jeez, whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to do a second season, but I don't know. I am going to do NBA 2K20 when it comes out September the 6th, but that's like 2 weeks away. So, might as well take a 2-week vacation. So, you guys hit that like button. Hope you enjoyed the show. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and you guys take care, and y'all have a great freaking weekend. I wish I could say that, but as you can tell, you can hear it in my voice, I'm sick as a dog. But anyways, you guys take care. Peace.